In this part, the guy replied to Lin K that no, no, no. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing to do with them. Let me introduce myself to you. I am Tan Lang, from Zanbi Bureau, a governmental institute. I am here for you. Lin K surprised and say that for me. But I am not interested in any court affairs. You can leave now if that is the only thing you came for. Then Tan Lang replied to him that I have heard that you are aloof and you really are. Lin K remains silent. Tan Lang tells him that Lin Haoshan, formerly known as Lin K, was born in Sanhe town in Zhang Prefecture. Your family declined after your father died, 3 years ago. Later, you went to Ling Prefecture to live with the Guo family. You hated to depend on them for a living, so you moved out. After killing the beast in Qingluan Mountain, you rose to fame. I am wondering, what on earth can turn an average teenager into a top martial artist in the world in such a short time? Lin K was angry and asked to him that you have looked into me. Tan Lang thinking that is so surprising. Then Tan Lang said to him that our bureau is very interested in any renowned martial artist like you. Lin K was ready for attack on him. Then Lin K asked to him that why? To kill me. Tan Lang replied to him that no. The court is glad to have you, a martial master. But you live in a law-based society and you can't just do anything you want without considering others. No laws, no order. True, you are powerful, but you need to know that you alone aren't powerful enough to overthrow the court yet. Then Lin K asked to him that so, are you here to threaten me to join you? Tan Lang replied to him that no, no. I am here to advise you not to go too far. Maybe there is someone more powerful than you. Lin K laughing ha ha ha. Lin K replied to him that maybe you are right. That I alone, I am no match for all other martial masters. After that, Lin K going towards the outside. On the other side, Daoshan and Mukin also reached in the Wu Empire. Daoshan was surprised when she seeing the cherry trees there. Then she saying to Mukin that I didn't expect to see such a beautiful view in a foreign country. Mukin was also surprised and say that the people here are vulgar and gross. How will the trees they plant be as good as our cherry trees? Daoshan replied to him that but our cherry trees actually originated here, we do have our unique culture. But it's derived from this place. So apart from renewing the contract, we should also be humble and learn everything good from them. Mukin said to her that this is merely a bigger county with a bigger population. And their martial artists can never be as good as over. She laughing and replied to him that you are learning sword play from the great master. So you can have every reason to say so. But it's also possible that there are some humble martial masters we have not met. Remember Mr. Lin and Mr. Gu? We met days ago. They are not just some nobodies. Mukin replied to her that to me, those two, who beat some Ronins are not something. After that, Daoshan saying to him that fine, let's drop it. How is the contract thing going? Mukin relied to him that I have been looking for the GE family everywhere, but I didn't find them. I wonder if they have moved somewhere else. Daoshan replied to him that don't worry. We just arrived and we may hear from them soon. At that time, a guard came there, and say Miss Daoshan, Mr. Mukin. Mukin was angry on the guard and asked to him, Dubian, why don't you kneel to your master, when you see her? Have you left all the manners you learned behind? Dubian was afraid and replied to him that I am sorry. Please forgive me. Then Daoshan saying to Mukin that he has been living here for a long time and is already used to custom. Here. Plus, we are not at home now. No need to blame him. Dubian saying to Daoshan that thank you. I was gonna send you the message about everything that happened here lately. But due to my dereliction of duty, you have to come on your own on. I am really sorry. Then Daoshan saying to Dubian that the contract we made with the GE family has expired. It's time to come to renew it. Dubian replied to her that everyone in the GE family has been killed. And it's someone else that takes care of their business now. Both was shocked and Daoshan asked to him that they are dead. How could it be? Did they commit any crime and the court ordered to kill them all? Then Dubian replied to her that no. I heard that they only had problems with one person. They had a big fight in town. At last, fighters from the GE family lost and all their family were. Daoshan was surprised and say that one person. Mukin replied to him that is a rumor and people may have exaggerated it while telling others about it. Then Dubian saying to them that everyone in town knows that Mr. Lin is running the GE family business now. I am afraid, we have to negotiate with him about the contract. Daoshin asked to Mukin that Lin. Is that? Mukin replied to her that impossible. That Mr. Lin said, he is from the Li family in South Sea so he can't be the one in charge of the GE family business now. She think and say that makes sense. But there are so many Lins here. On the other side, Lin K thinking that I will finish my heavenly void formation a few days later. At that time, I can grow more spiritual herbs and level up again. At that moment, Mukin came to the hero house and saying to Liu to meet Mr. Lin. Then Liu replied to Mukin that Mr. Lin is cultivating here and no one is allowed to get in. Mukin said to him that we have traveled a long way here to make a new business contract with the GE family. But you keep driving us away. Why do you do so? Mr. Liu replied to him that we have told you that there is no GE family anymore. You are coming to the wrong place. Then Mukin said to him that we have already inquired clearly, the GE family business has been taken over by you, and our Shimada family contract with the GE family should naturally find you to renew the contract. Liu replied to Mukin that sure enough, it was a group of uncivilized Japanese pirates who acted in such an unruly manner. Mukin was angry after listen this, and draw the sword in front of Liu. At that moment Lin K appeared there, and stopped the Mukin and punch on his chest. Mukin was shocked to seeing the Lin K there, and asked to him that it's you. Lin K asked to the Liu that how is this going? Liu replied to him that this Japanese people came to the door many times to ask for trouble, saying that the contract signed with the GE family had expired, and they insisted on seeing you to renew the contract in person. Mukin asked to the Lin K that are you the head of the GE family? Lin K replied to him that the GE family has been slaughtered by me. If you want to sign a contract with them, you can only go underground. Mukin saying to him that I have heard that the people of the Dao kingdom are only boastful and talkative, but today I see that the rumors are true. Since Mr. Lin considers himself to be superior in strength, we might as well have a competition. If I win, how about we talk about renewing the contract? Lin K replied to him that if you want to fight me, you are not qualified. Mukin saying to him that in our country of fusing, no one has ever dared to say such a thing in front of Shinyan people. Lin K asked to him that is it a joke? After that, Mukin attack on Lin K with his sword. Lin K caught the sword in two-finger center. And the sword tore into pieces. Mukin was surprised too, seeing that. Then Mukin again ready to attack on Lin K and call the ghost power. Lin K seeing towards Mukin and say that is interesting. Lin K called the 9 glorious dragon and attack on the Mukin. Mukin ghost power is not enough to face dragon. Liu was surprised and asked to Lin K that what is that thing? Lin K replied to him that it is just a ghost. The ghost is not powerful enough to form a body, so it haunts him. Liu saying to Lin K that is impressive. I didn't expect you to defeat a ghost. Lin K ordered the Liu, but it still got away. Go find out where he lives in the city. I have some questions to ask his companion. Liu replied to him that yes, Mr. Lin. On the other side, Dubian reached the place where he lives. Mukin dead body lying on the horse. At that moment, Lin K reached there, when Dubian seeing the Lin K. He was afraid and tells the Daoshin that we have met a problem. Mr. Lin is here. Daoshin saying to Dubian that calm down and send him in. After that, Lin K and Daoshin sitting in the room. Daoshin saying to Lin K that just as I thought, it's you. What a coincidence. Lin K replied to her that is this really a coincidence? It seems that you tried to provoke me first. Daoshin knees down and requested to him that as the leader of the Daoshin family, I sincerely apologize to you for what Mr. Mukin did. Suddenly Daoshin stand up and saying to Lin K that Mr. Lin, please wait a moment here. I need to get changed first. Some moment later, she came back after changed clothes. Then she saying to Lin K that I should not make you my enemy in the first place. But Mr. Mukin is one of my family. As the leader, I have to help avenge him. Lin K was surprised and asked to her that are you going to fight with me? She replied to Lin K that I am a woman indeed. But I can't disgrace my family. I won't regret fighting for the reputation of my family, even if I am going to die here today. Then she attack on the Lin K. Lin K stop the attack and push her back with finger power. She fell down on the floor. Then Lin Kei saying to her that I admire you for your courage. Now that you want to die for honor, I will grant your wish. After that, she called the ghost power. Ghost thinking that mortal, how dare you damage my puppet? Lin Kei seeing towards the ghost and say that really, it seems that Fuzang is hiding something interesting. Ghost attack on the Lin Kei. Lin Kei saying to the ghost that you are very stubborn. Then Lin Kei called the string spell power and caught the ghost with his strings. Lin Kei saying to ghost that let's see how you escape this time. Then Lin Kei call the Amir Divine Soul to attack on the ghost. Lin Kei say that you want to fight against me, you really don't have the strength. Since you don't want to be subdued by me, then you can only be wiped out. Lin Kei caught the ghost in his hands, ghost was roar, and Daoshin fell down after caughting the ghost. Dubian came near to the Daoshin and call her, Miss Wei. Then Dubian saying to Lin Kei that you killed Miss Wei. Lin Kei replied to him that don't worry, she is not dead yet. But whether she lives or not, depends on your next performance. After a few moments later, Dubian and Daoshin knees down in front of Lin Kei. Then Lin Kei show the picture of ghost on a paper, and asked to her that look at this, what is it? She was shocked and say that is not this the god we worship at the shrine. It turns out that young master Lin has been to our Fuzang. Lin Kei replied to her that I haven't there, this ghost is attached to you, can't you feel it yourself? She was still surprised and don't understand that what happened and say that the god are attached to me. Dubian was also surprised and say that in Fuzang, only Shinigami and witches have the ability to communicate with the gods, why would this god choose Ms. Wei? Lin Kei replied to him that I don't know what it thinks. But I have a magic weapon on hand, and I need this kind of demon ghost as material. Daoshin asked to Lin Kei that what does mean by, do you think you want to find more gods, through us? Lin Kei replied to her that you are very smart, and now have two options. First, become my slave, and I can keep you safe for the rest of your life. Second, reject me, and I will send you to the underground. Both were shocked. Then Daoshin knees down and replied to Lin Kei that Rai is willing to obey your arrangements, master. Then Lin Kei saying to her that there are some medical pills here, you can take them and recuperate your body as soon as possible, then prepare to return to Fuzang country. On the other side, in Fuzang country, in Mount Kana the ghost wake up and crying father thinking when he listened the ghost voice that no, Lord Guizang is Awok, what has disturbed him? At that moment, one guy saying to father, Lord Guizang was angry in the shrine, and a serving witch was already killed by it. Father was shocked and say that panic what? The guy replied to father that yes, my father, I was wrong. Then father saying to the guy that go, take me to see. After that, they both came to the sea that what happened. They were shocked, when they saw the ghost was angry and killed many people. Father asked to the ghost that my dear ghost king, may I ask what makes Yoi so angry? Ghost replied to him that I can feel my clone has been killed across the ocean. I am going to find the person who killed it and tear him into pieces. Then father saying to ghost that is it the little girl from the Daoshin family. She indeed went to the Great Wu Empire not long ago, but the person who could find your clone and kill it, must be a martial master at least. Is there still a martial master in the Great Wu Empire? That is impossible. Ghost was upset and replied to father that I don't care, I have to find him and tear him into pieces. Father was also upset and replied to ghost that yes, ghost king. After that father ordered to the guy that go ask the Daoshin family what happened. And tell Mr. Keon, what happened here and I want to meet him immediately. Guy replied to him yes, father. Then father thinking that who on the earth killed the ghost king clone? Is there really a martial master in the Great Wu Empire? But martial master have disappeared for about 1,000 years. On the other side, in city Zhang. Dubian asked to the Daoshin that didn't Mr. Lin say, he wanted to go to country Wei. Why have not we heard from him for so long? Daoshin replied to him that Mr. Lin has everything in control. We just need to wait patiently. She was surprised to seeing to Lin Kei practice place. She asked to the Dubian that is that the place, where Mr. Lin practice. Dubian replied to her that it seems to be. After that, Lin Kei came there, and replied to her that yeah. Ask your men to get prepared. We are leaving for country Wei tomorrow. She was sad and replied to him yes, Mr. Lin. Next morning they sitting on the boat. When they reached at the country way, they saw 3 guys already standing there. One guy asked to Daoshin that why don't you tell us earlier that you are coming back today? She was shocked and say that Shi Yuan, what are you doing? Shi Yuan replied to her that do you think, you are still the leader of the Daoshin family? You have been relieved of your office by grandfather. Who asked us to bring you to him, right after we see you? Daoshin didn't believe and replied to Shi Yuan that no way. My grandfather will never do such a thing. Shi Yuan orders the other 2 guys that cut the crap. You would better listen to us and go back with us. Or we are going to resort to force. Daoshin Wan angrily say that I dare you. Then Shi Yuan say that you would better not. Do you expect these 2 pieces of shit to stop me? Shi Yuan ordered the guys that kill them first. Let's see if she will still be this arrogant after they die.